Welcome to the 3-Minute Trading Coach. I'm Brett Steenbarger. Today we're going to talk about training your trading psychology. And as recently, I have linked the recent blog post to the YouTube page for this video because the blog post goes into some detail about this issue of training ourselves for a better trading psychology. Let me just make a comment, a general comment first. And this is true whether you're a trader, a psychologist, a business person, whatever you are. You always have to keep growing. You always have to keep expanding. If you don't change, then you're static. If you don't change, then you become a dinosaur. If you're an entrepreneur, you're always developing new products. If you're a trader, you're always adapting to new markets. And it's true in trading psychology as well. So much of what we read in trading psychology, it's not that it's false or misleading. It's that you could have read it 10 years ago. You could have read it 20 years ago. It's not advancing our understanding or our practice. So the reason I've been experimenting so much with biofeedback, and particularly the biofeedback from wearable devices, like the Fitbit and like the Muse unit, is that I see the potential for hands-on training in trading psychology. One thing that occurred this week that really impressed me, really stood out for me, I was using the Muse device, and the Muse has, you can see the sensors in here, and you wear it around your head, kind of like this, and it picks up your brain waves, and it runs you through different exercises so that you can literally see how your brain waves respond to how you do the exercises. And so you try it again and again and again, and you can get your brain waves from being in an active mode to being in a calm mode to being in a highly focused mode. And it gives you little cues about when you're in the different modes in real time. So you're hearing auditory feedback that tells you when you're high, medium, and low. Or I should say high in terms of activity, brain activity, and low in terms of very focused. Okay. The interesting thing here is that I've been doing these exercises and I've gotten much better at putting myself into a focused mode. I was following the market and I was watching my normal screens. I've shared my screens on different blog posts in the past. And when I was very focused, I felt like I was very zoomed in on the market, a pattern jumped out at me. Now, these are the same charts I've been watching for, how many years? A pattern jumped out at me that I had never noticed. It was a pattern that deals with price and price acceleration and the relative amount of volume that's transacted nearer to bid prices versus offer prices, but it was the interrelationships of those. And it became very clear to me when the market was topping, when the market was bottoming from this set of interactions. The key point here is I would not have noticed that pattern unless I was in a highly focused state. We spend a lot of time in trading psychology working on our feelings, trying to deal with our emotions, our stress. But what if it's the case that the reason we lose discipline is not because we're stressed, not because we have too many feelings of one type or another, but because we don't have enough focus? We need to train ourselves to be focused and stay focused. And then there's no issue of discipline. We're already zoomed in on what we need to do, and we can see things and respond to markets in new ways because we are completely open-minded. It's a whole area of promise and excitement in training psychology, and I hope to report to you in the near future with further observations. Thanks for your interest.